Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Javin from youreasyfilm.com. Today I'm with Nelson Buchanan again, and we're gonna talking about 10 things you need as a filmmaker. Let's go. One take, right?
Yeah, that was good. I was actually impressed.
Okay, number one is a little bit obvious. Of course, you need a camera. And what is important about the camera? It's resolution and frame rate. We are in 2020, still 1080p is the standard, but I would highly recommend investing into a 4K camera because a lot of clients want you to shoot in 4K, and you're definitely up to date if you have a 4K camera. Next thing is the frame rate. I would highly recommend choosing something for 60 frames per second because that will give you a little bit of slow motion, and that's also important for real estate videos, for example. And number three, depends on what you're gonna shoot. If you shoot weddings, you should definitely watch out for a camera who has good autofocus. Okay, and recommendations for camera I would use in 2020. The first one is still the Lumix GH5 camera we are filming today with, because it has all the specs you're gonna need. It can record in 4K 60, and for this price it's super awesome. And I would also recommend the Sony a7 III because it has nearly the same settings and it's a super cheap price. Fuck this! That just crashes my video. Don't know what. Kira, don't order that much. Okay, the second camera I would recommend is the Sony a7 III because it has nearly the same settings on Lumix GH5, and for the price it's definitely an awesome camera.
Hey guys, my name is Nelson, and number two is lenses. So lenses, depending on your sensor size of your camera, if you have a full frame or an APS-C sensor, the lens millimeters will be different. So I would recommend something like a 10 to 18 millimeter for an APS-C sensor, so you can get that nice wide look. And for a full frame, definitely 16 to 35. I would also recommend a 50 millimeter with a very low aperture, like 1.8, so you can let in a lot of light, give you that shallow depth of field that you need for filmmaking to get that very cinematic look.
Okay, number three is SD cards. People talk about there's not much to think about it, but it is. So there's definitely a difference between SD cards for photos and also for videos. So just make sure on your SD card is a V for videos. And there's nothing worse than losing footage on your SD card, because if you just buy cheap SD cards, there's a big chance that the SD cards will crash and you lose all your footage. And to avoid this, I would highly recommend investing in good SD cards from SanDisk. Of course you will pay a little bit more, but it's definitely worth it.
Okay, number four is ND filters. Now ND filters, if you don't know what they are pretty much like sunglasses for the human eye. So they're sunglasses for your camera lens. ND filters are important, and they will help step up your video quality when filming so that your shutter speed does not have to be so high, especially in sunny conditions. ND filters come in different sizes, so depending on your lens size, which is on the front of your lens, you can get the size for your lens, or if you have multiple lenses, you can get a bigger ND filter or the bigger size, and then get step down rings or step up rings. It will allow you to attach your ND filter to all of your lenses regardless of the size.
Okay, and number five is a stabilizer for a camera. Not a gimbal, a stabilizer, I mean like a tripod, something like this. So in the beginning I would recommend investing into a GorillaPod, for example, because they are really cheap and you can attach them everywhere and your image will be stabilized, so that's definitely the next level for your image quality.
And number six on the list is microphones. So microphones come in two styles. So they come in a shotgun mic like this one here. Even a smaller version, which I use, is the Video Micro Pro. The Video Micro Go. And these mics are directional mics, so wherever they're pointed, that's where the sound's going to come from. And the other mic is a lav mic, and that can be attached to the person, so you get the crisp quality there instead of any distortion going on. Also, a dead cat would help take away any wind noise or outside noise coming in, and you just get the crisp audio from the subject.
Okay, and number 7 are gimbals, which are the perfected version of a stabilizer. So gimbals will take your video game to the next level, because you can move with your camera and will have stable footage. So my recommendation is definitely the Ronin S, because in my opinion it's the best gimbal on the market for the price. And also the best gimbal I've tried in my life.
So number 8 on the list is lighting. Now lighting is going to take your videos to the next level again above your gimbal in terms of lighting up your subject and having everything in focus. You'll be able to see everything nice and clear. It'll take away noise. My recommendation for lighting would be just some cheap softboxes to start off with, unless you have the budget to go higher. Cheap softboxes will definitely help you in the start, and then if you have a budget to go higher, I would recommend something like a Aperture 200D.
Okay, and number 9 is drones, because drones will definitely give you the cinematic touches you need for your video, especially when you do travel videos, for example, or also if you do real estate videos, you definitely need a drone. So I have 2 favorite drones on my list, and the first one is the Mavic Mini, because it's below 250 grams. You don't need a license for it, so it's definitely good to start. And if you are on a higher budget, I would definitely invest into the Mavic 2 Pro, because in my opinion it's definitely the best drone in the game at the moment, because it's able to shoot in 10-bit D-Log, 4K 30 and all the other stuff, so that's it.
So that's it guys, that's 10 things that you need as a filmmaker. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and take that out. That was so gay. I was trying to do some Peter McKinnon shit. Okay, that's it guys, that's 10 things that you need as a filmmaker. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button down below and subscribe to Yarvin's channel and my channel for more content. Until the next one, peace.
Awesome.
Don't put this in the video. So, just do the first one, fuck that second.
Yeah, okay.
So, ND filters are important because I will find the reason to tell you.
Okay, and number 6 is gimbals. Ah yeah, it was number 7, fuck! So that will also step up your video. Hello?